Now then, we cross the Irish Sea for a letter from Youghal, County Cork.
Dear Jim, would you fix it so that our band could be on television? Our band is 67 years old, and my father, who is 87 years old, is still playing the piano. His 2 sons, 9 grandsons, 2 sons-in-law, and 3 other members. It is something he is always saying, we should be on telly. So could you fix it so that an old man's dream would come true?
Well, when we got that letter, we thought, what a good idea, and we phoned up a bit later on to make all the arrangements. Unfortunately, that great old gentleman, the leader of the band, had died, and we said, well, this is what we wanted to do. But his family said, would you please carry on and do it, because it always was his wish, and even though he's in heaven, he will still be able to see it. And we said, certainly, of course. So here it is.
Okay, bye. Well, this is a very, very happy occasion for all of us. At the same time sad, as we pay our tribute to the late Douche McCarthy, who founded our Youghal Pipers Band in the year 1914. That is 69 years ago. And throughout all those years of trials and adversities and difficulties, his band kept going and was at the disposal of our people here in Youghal for all charitable organisations without any cost. And so we are proud to remember this great Youghal man, and all we can say is may his memory last in our hearts and in our minds.
Well, this has been a really wonderful day for the Youghal Pipe Band, as I say, otherwise known in Youghal or around Youghal as the Cocktail Pipe Band Youghal. It's been a really marvellous day for us. As I say, we've had good days before over the years, but nothing to compare with what happened here today. When we were told like that this programme was going to be done, and when we found out afterwards that so many people are actually trying to get onto this programme, and that we are one of the lucky ones, and we are more than delighted. But the only thing that I am sad about is that my father, who was a founder member of the band, who founded the band way back in 1914, is not here with us today to share the enjoyment that we have here today. And I'd say he will rest in his grave now, knowing that everything went off well today, and that his 2 sons and about 11 grandsons and 2 sons-in-law were here to enjoy all the proceedings that went on here today.
Well, now then, your father, God rest his soul, must have had many, many happy hours through the band.
Oh, very. As I say, it was his life. He lived for the band. He just lived for it.
And he marched with the band?
He marched with the band up to 12 months ago. 2 months before he died, he was still playing the pipes.
At what age was that?
87.
87, and he was still marching with the band?
Marching with the band.
So, in heaven, looking down on you, he'd be very happy?
Oh, he'd be very happy now.
Wonderful. Father, what a stirring address you gave, first of all. Listen.
Thank you.
I must take you to task about it. On your address, you were talking about trials and tribulations. No, you can't have trials and tribulations living in the beautiful part of the world that we saw there, surely?
No, really, James, I suppose. But now, of course, in my declining years, you know, my days are like lengthening shadows.
Oh.
And I'm withering away like grass.
You don't look like it.
And I'm almost ready now for my nuclear fallout shelter in North Abbey Cemetery.
Listen, not at
Let
all.
the rest of the world go by.
You can't even think of leaving us because you're too vital, because you're a character. There's not many characters about. Listen,
yes, boy.
Tell me about the potato you gave me.
Well, now, I gave you a potato, as you know, James, earlier on.
I've just asked you about it.
Seamus. I should call you Seamus because St. Patrick's Day, you see.
Good.
Well, now, that spud that I gave you is a direct descendant of the spuds that Sir Walter Raleigh planted in Youghal in the year 1540.
Will it stink?
No!
Oh, it's a new one.
It is pregnant with celestial fire.
Oh, say no more. Say no more. I thought it was a 1540 potato.
No, a direct descendant.
A direct descendant.
Yes.
Well, I have got a direct descendant here of a Jim will fix it badge from 1604. And first of all, I'm going to put one over the head of himself, right, in honour of his...
Thank you.
That's right, and in honour of his father. And now, instead of you giving me a blessing, I'm going to give you one. In the shape
with plenary indulgences?
With a plenary indulgence on the back and 100 days indulgence. Right?
Yeah.
And this is on behalf of all of us here for a wonderful man, which yourself is. Yeah, a round of applause for two amazingly marvellous people. Thank you. Right. This is it. Do you remember on the day when all the excitement and the dust had settled down that you went and played a very special lament in honour of your father?
I did, yeah. It was a tune.
We filmed it. Have a look at it now. Dear friends, what can we say? But please, mind how you go for the next 7 days. We'll be back, God willing, next Saturday with some more super Jim Will Fix It's.